Thank you for joining us today. You're watching E&L TV, and my name is Angel Starr. Now, E&L stands for Entertainment and Lifestyle, and that's what we bring you here in San Diego. Today we're at our beautiful host location, the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe. It's a beautiful oasis of luxury tucked in the hills, just 25 minutes north of San Diego. Since its debut in 1924 as La Mirada, the home with many rooms, the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe has played host to presidents, royalty, and Hollywood's elite. Located just 4 miles inland from the Pacific, the romantic Spanish-style property overlooks 23 pristine acres of rolling hills, bridle trails, and winding pathways. For dining, you can enjoy a light California bistro menu in a relaxed romantic courtyard, or sample a European-inspired tasting menu that features delicacies from local harvests. You'll also want to savor terrace dining with its sweeping view of the village. We're going to find out more about the history here at the Inn in a bit from the managing director of the Inn, but right now we're going to speak with 2 interesting women who are helping to launch an idea here in San Diego for moms and by moms. It's called Plum District. Thank you for joining us, Michelle and Jennifer. First of all, Michelle, as the regional manager, we want to ask you to tell us about this amazing concept and how it came about.
Great. Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. Plum District is a daily deal site specifically for and about moms. We provide deals each day that range from anything from something you do for yourself, maybe beauty, spa, maybe a hair treatment, to anything that you might do for your family. So as a mom, you know you're a busy lady, and we're looking for ways to make your life a little bit easier. So we offer a daily deal to do that each day. It's really neat.
So that ranges from restaurant, activity, shopping deals, jewelry, clothes. So tell us how moms get involved in that and how they make money, because I understand that's a big part of it.
Absolutely. Actually, yeah, our deals are sourced by moms for moms. So it's something that is near and dear and true to the company overall. We have over 30 markets across the United States, and in each market there's a team of district consultants that are all moms, and they source deals in and around their community to put up to the Plum District website. So it's really a neat opportunity for some moms who have either been staying home and they've been raising their kids and they want an opportunity to make a little bit of money and still work out of the house, or maybe they're just ready to enter the workforce again and they want kind of to ease into that. So that's a really good opportunity for them to do that.
So what is a plum deal, and how does a woman make money?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, you know, we're all word of mouth marketers, and so especially moms, as you know, on Facebook and all the different media outlets out there, we like to share our favorite things. So typically what happens is a district consultant will go to their favorite businesses and sign them up, and then when that deal runs, they get a percentage of all of the money that is made on that deal. Yeah,
wonderful.
It works really well.
And it's advertised regionally through the website, or everywhere, or who determines that?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's actually, there are deals that are run everywhere. So there's one deal a day that's sent to the United States as a whole. So it's usually an online type of a deal. Most of our deals are local. Each deal in San Diego, in fact, we have 3 districts in San Diego, so we send 3 daily emails a day to different areas, north and central and south San Diego. So it works really well.
Okay. Yeah. So people can be a part. Do you have to be a mom to be a part of this?
No, not at all. Our database is mostly moms, because we targeted to have our subscribers really be moms and typically families. There are a lot of dads that are subscribers too. So it's a good mix.
I've heard the tagline, Plum District is like Mary Kay without the lipstick. Is that true?
Absolutely. It's very funny. Yeah. The CEO has used that term early on for sure in some of the marketing, and what it is in the way that it has that bringing moms in the workforce kind of feeling, and it's really about embracing community. You know, Mary Kay at the time, they did a really good job of getting women out in the workforce and making them, you know, giving them a sense of empowerment and getting them to get out there and make sales and that. And so in that way it does compare, but it's definitely a new age version of it.
Sure. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Jennifer, as the community relations consultant for Plum District here in San Diego, I understand you're a mom and you have a little one going to kindergarten this year. How has Plum District helped you as a mom get involved in the community and make money and be a mom?
Well, I've been involved with Plum District in a lot of ways. I started obviously as a consumer, so what mom doesn't like a daily deal? So I signed up a long time ago. The company's not that old, but I think I was one of the original customers. So I've bought lots of great deals, including my little Posh Mommy necklace that I have on right here.
That's cute.
But I also have closed a couple deals because I go to every family-friendly place here in San Diego. My kids are 4 and 5.
Okay.
And so it's really easy for a mom who wants to be a district consultant just to go and chat with the owner of the business that they're already a consumer of and tell them, you know, this is a great way to let other moms like me know about your company. So it was pretty easy to get some deals together. And now I do community relations, and it's going to be great because I'm able to tell all the moms with kids going back to school like mine is about the fundraising opportunities that Plum District is offering this year. Of all the daily deal sites, we're the only one that's really offering a way for nonprofits and schools to make money without buying or selling anything.
And how does that work?
A couple different ways. There's a subscriber campaign that we're doing where the school gets a certain amount of money for every non-subscriber who joins through their special link. So all they have to do is just let the families in their PTA or otherwise know about the link. And then also there's a lot of local businesses that want to give money back on their deals to their favorite school or their favorite nonprofit. And so when we set up that type of relationship, a few percentages or dollars go back to the school when every deal is sold. No buying or selling. It's awesome.
That's amazing. What an awesome structure.
Yeah.
That's been created.
Yeah.
And Plum District has been around for how long?
Since May of 2010 is when they.
So now's the time to get involved.
Yes.
Yeah?
A big growing
Absolutely.
company.
Yeah,
Yes,
and buy
yeah.
great things. First of all, tell us, before we talk about getting involved, I'd love for you to explain a little bit more about your necklace. 'Cause
Okay,
it's
so this is one of our daily
very
deals today.
beautiful.
I didn't buy it today. I bought it when we had the last one. It's called Posh Mommy jewelry, and so lots of moms buy these types of things where your child's name and the birthstone is engraved on it, and it's a half price deal. So all the deals out in Plum District are half price or better.
So it's a Plum deal today.
Today it is,
So get online.
and it may be back.
It may be back. So how can we participate and be involved in this as a consumer, or maybe working with Plum District to
Right.
make money?
Absolutely.
And
Great
tell the
question.
deals that we find in our community.
Yeah, absolutely. Plum District is available by going to the website, www.plumdistrict.com.
Okay.
And we have many sources on the website. We have a blog there. We have an online job search for different districts in and around San Diego, as well as all over the United States. So it's great. It's great to.
And don't forget, if you refer your friends, you can make
Plum dollars.
a few dollars when your
Absolutely.
friends join and buy.
That's
You
right.
can start accumulating a little bank of money that helps your next deal even be free.
How does that work?
Actually, when you sign up for Plum District, you get a certain account, and then if you forward the email to your friends to sign up as well, and they sign up, anytime they buy a deal, $5 goes into your Plum Dollar account. So then, as that accumulates, you can use that money to buy deals. Very cool.
And is this only for moms?
No, not at all. No, you don't have to be a mom to
Okay.
be on the website at all.
Okay. And I heard you say before when we were talking that dads can do it too. It's
I
great.
think every dad. In fact, just
idea.
yesterday I signed up a couple of stay-at-home dads, so
Yeah.
they need deals too. They're bringing their kids out and about, and they want deals in restaurants and
Right.
deals on
Activities.
indoor play activities.
Gifts for their
and gifts for their wives
Yeah.
or for their children, but particularly for their wives. Why wouldn't they buy the Posh Mommy
Right.
necklace?
Why
Come
wouldn't
on.
you? Exactly. Well, thank you so much for breaking down the structure and showing us how we can participate. And for our viewers out there, moms, dads, men and women alike, for moms, by moms, those that have a heart to be a mom, or just want some great deals, go to plumdistrict.com. The information is there at the bottom of the screen to contact them. And again, Jennifer, Michelle, thank you so much for
you.
being with us today and sharing that with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
And next we're going to be speaking with Steve Sexton, president of the Sexton Advisory Group. Now Steve is in the upper echelon of financial advisors in the country. He's been asked to speak on various media outlets regarding the turbulent financial times, TV, print, and media. Most recently he was quoted in the Wall Street Journal. Steve joined us a few days ago here at the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe to speak to the Rotary Club. Let's take a look. Hello, we're hosting another E&L Money Minute segment with financial expert Steve Sexton here at the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe. Thank you for joining us, and Steve, thank you for being with us again today.
Thank you.
We're excited to hear about what we're going to talk about, which is going to be the crazy financial market situation that's been happening over the past few weeks, and also finding out more about this creative method that you've coined, which is having to do with finding people that lost money so they can give more to charity right now.
That's right.
Which is amazing. So we've just seen you wrap up a meeting with the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary Club. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you got that meeting and what you spoke about?
Well, Angel, I worked with the Rotary Rancho Santa Fe back in May when we were doing the Pat Boone event. And the Rancho Santa Fe, they have many, many philanthropic causes. They've had them for a number of years, so primarily their support of the military.
Okay.
And the family that I worked with and helped them find a lot of money falling through the cracks, and that's where the $5,000 came that we donated there. They love the fact that the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary support of the military. And they also like the fact that they support many other charities as well, and that's one of the reasons why we chose the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary.
I've seen the various and vast charities that you do give to, of course, beyond even the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary. You've also given to Hospice of the Valleys, Ryan's Reach. How are you able to do that?
Well, that's exactly what we talked to the Rotarians about today. In our environment today, there's many people that think everybody has it covered.
Okay.
And we talked to them about the 3 advisor myths today. And we talked to them about when you can start asking questions about one's estate plan, one's tax plan, one's income plan, you can begin to start finding thousands of dollars falling through the cracks. Just sometimes it's not thousands, it's tens of thousands. In the case I explained today, it was over $250,000 that we helped find falling through the cracks.
That's awesome.
And you know, with the Financial Knowledge Institute, all we ask that they consider giving some back to charity, because we know, you know what, they're going to use it for travel, they're going to use it for the grandkids, they're going to pay bills, they're going to take care of emergencies and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, all we ask is that they consider giving some back to charity.
Steve, that's great. And you shared some of this in the meeting that you just wrapped up with the Rotary Club here in Rancho Santa Fe. And we got a chance to speak with the Rotary President and the Education Chair right before you went into your meeting with them. So let's take a look. Thank you for joining us today. We're here at the Inn in Rancho Santa Fe with Rotary Club President Alan Balfour and Heather Mannion, the Education Chair, and Steve Sexton, our Financial Advisor. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being here today and having us here. We're excited to hear what Steve is going to be talking about, but first of all, we want to find out, what charities does the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary give to?
Angel, we've basically divided it into 3 different categories: community, local being Greater San Diego, Southern California, and then international.
We're very big supporters of many military projects.
I was going to ask you about that
we
too.
give to the Wounded Warriors. We most recently just had a wonderful tour of the SEALs. We give to their families and their children through the YMCA at Camp Pendleton.
So I understand that you've met with Steve. He was, you guys were all at a
Yes.
an event he had. And,
Yes.
Rotary, the Rancho Santa Fe Rotary, was given $5,000.
Right, we were so fortunate that we were noticed by the Financial Knowledge Institute. I understand it was because of our participation in military giving. And Steve's organization is going to be so interesting for all of us today, and I'm so appreciative that you were able to have your time to come here and share
Actually, it's my
how
joy.
we can find money through the cracks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
my pleasure.
Steve, I know they really appreciated having you there. Tell us what you shared with them during your meeting.
Angel, we talked about the Financial Knowledge Institute, how it's set up, how it's a 501c3, how that we don't ask for donations because all the people that come to the Financial Knowledge Institute pay an educational fee to be part of it, so we don't have to ask for donations. And since it's a non-for-profit, that works out very, very well. Now, what we talked about is, hey, why I got into charities and the events I had with cancer and how I saw I needed to give back. In addition to that, we shared some stories about some of my clients that have experienced the issues that where money's falling through the cracks. And one case we talked about how somebody had a very large annuity for many, many, many years, and when it got passed on to one of their daughter, there was about a $280,000 tax bite there. And we showed them, hey, here's one method for alleviating this issue and eliminating those taxes. And it was a benefit not only for a charity, but for mom and dad and for the kids. So there was wins on multiple levels. And we look to do that with the Financial Knowledge Institute, even whether it's an estate issue, a tax issue, an income distribution issue. There's many different issues that we can help with. All we ask is that if we help somebody find that money falling through the cracks, they consider giving some back to charity. Now, that being said, many times the strategies that we employ don't require charitable donation. So we just help them find that money that's fallen through the cracks. And again, hey, we just ask that you give a portion of it to charity. Your call.
Steve, now we're going to talk about these financial tips about the crazy stock market, financial situation. How can we make sense of all that's been happening?
Well, you know what? A lot of people are looking to make sense of all that's happening, but the important thing is to understand, you know, what's being said. last Thursday we had it drop by over 600 points. On was it Monday we had a similar event, and then we're seeing it go back and forth. We have some commentators on TV saying, "Oh my God, we're in a bear market; it's going to drop by 20%." Others are saying, "No, this is a bull market." What do you trust? What do you follow? Too many people are just following the herd. Most people have some sort of an asset allocation program, and that's the old modern portfolio theory, where they had 60% of their assets in equities and 40% in bonds, and that got adjusted there as somebody got older. Now, the problem is people say, "Oh my gosh, we're going to have a bond bubble like we talked back in January."
Okay.
Now, the problem with that is they said, "Okay, I'm going to take you out of those long-term bonds and put you into the short-term bonds." Well, the problem there is now we're earning 1%. You have taxes, you have fees, so you're actually losing money on it. And then they're making herky-jerky type responses when they should be sitting down and understanding, hey, these are the tax charges that go along with this bond fund. Here's the financial charges. Here's the fees. This is what inflation's going to be, to see if it makes sense for them moving forward. Okay. All too often, people have seen the same advisor year after year after year, and then when there's a downturn, they say, hey, you know what, don't worry, it's going to be fine. 5 years later, it's another downturn. Oh, don't worry, it's going to be fine. And here we're seeing it again, and people are saying, okay, well, when do I panic? The problem is if people look back over the last 5 or 10 years, are they actually moving forward? Sure. A lot of people are in the same situation. There's a report called the Dalbar report that says most people with that asset allocation strategy, they're only averaging about 3.6% on a return basis, and they might be thinking they're getting a lot more, but that's typically not the case, and the study shows it. So it would be important to understand the impact of fees, expenses, and taxes, how you're properly allocated. Are you allocated moving forward, or are you still stuck with the same stuff that you've had for 5 and 10 years? So it's time to sit down with the advisor, not to panic, but to understand where you are, because if you truly take a look and see where you're getting your return from, you might find out that you're not going where you want to go, and then it's time to make a change.
I understand you offer free financial workshops all over the county, and you have some coming up in September, is that correct?
We're at the Sheraton Carlsbad Resort. If people would like to go to sdentertainer.com, they can see the schedule there, or they can go to our website at sextonadvisorygroup.com. They can connect with our office and call Gina at 1-800-560-2611. She can provide additional information if somebody would like to go. These events fill up quite quickly, so you want to reserve early if you're interested in attending.
Thank you, Steve. Make sure to stay tuned with Steve and his Money Minute segments. He's actually going to be on San Diego Living show, Channel 6, on September the 20th in the morning. And then he's going to continue to be on our show, E&L TV, in the upcoming months. And you can also read his Money Minute segments on sdentertainer.com. And also call his office, like he said, or check out his website to find out about his financial workshops that will come every month. Steve, thank you so much for having us here with you today, and have a great week.
You too.
We want to thank Steve Sexton for sharing that time with us and sharing his legal expertise with us on our show and in our magazine. Next, we get to go behind the scenes here at the Inn at Rancho Santa Fe and meet with the managing director, Kerman Barraker. Nice to meet you, Mr. Barraker.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you for allowing us to be here today. This beautiful, beautiful place.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Yes,
Would you tell us about the history of this place? I understand you've been tucked here in the hills for almost 100 years.
Yes, it's very unusual, really. The inn has been built 1924.
Wow.
Everything is original. If even it's only 87 rooms and suites. I mean, if you think that the hotels for 87 room suite, 21 acres.
And tell us about the dining experience here.
Well, dining is certainly, we are the in place here, and our restaurant, it's really, we have quite a famous young executive chef, internationally awarded. He came from Singapore, and he worked, I mean, he's not originally, he's original from California, and he went to Singapore, Germany, and Australia. Wow. And we are experienced here, you know, East meets West cuisine, and now we are up to almost to 90%. Everything we are serving organic.
Wonderful.
Which is very important.
Wonderful. That's huge.
Yes, indeed.
You have so much experience.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit, if you can, about what you've
certainly those days going back, and hotels were much more smaller. Yeah. Now this was a globalization, the whole world economy, the people traveling around, and then unfortunately, many of the hotels now run by big corporation, which is run by the Wall Street. You are not a room number. We know your name.
Yeah.
And they want, I mean, if you check here, we know your name, we know your likings, and if you want to have a feather pillow, you want the 2 duvets and the 5 towels, and we have the record that one.
Okay, so you do weddings, you provide meeting rooms, suites, cottages,
got everything.
Rooms.
Everything.
You have everything.
And we can give you even cooking lessons too. If you
Really?
want. Yes.
Oh,
our
I
chef
would love
gives cooking
that.
lessons too.
That would be fabulous. And you have a cookbook, I saw.
Yes, indeed. We have our.
And how do people get those?
Oh, beautiful. They can go through our website, or they can just go to the front desk, or if they come with a dining experience, they can purchase also.
Okay.
And if they come here, I'm sure chef will sign for them.
Yeah. Well, I am so enjoying the hospitality and
Well,
the
thank
luxurious atmosphere, so thank you
Well,
again.
thank you very much. Come to see us more often.
And we would love to.
Thank you.
Speaking of hospitality and luxury, we recently came upon another oasis located in downtown San Diego. It's one of San Diego's best kept beauty secrets, the Vissur Day Spa. We are here at our beautiful host location, Vissur Day Spa, located on Bankers Hill in downtown San Diego. Here at Vissur Day Spa, they offer everything from Botox to facials and everything in between, and they combine the best that nature has to offer with leading scientific discoveries. Melanie Vissur is the spa's founder and also a San Diego native. She has over 30 years of experience as a cosmetic chemist, esthetician, nutritionist, and leading skincare expert. She has created her own natural skincare line that has healed her acne-ridden skin and has helped thousands of others as well. Every day our skin is being exposed to dirt, grime, and pollution, which gets lodged deep into our pores. A facial will deeply clean out those pores and leave us with clean and glowing skin. A typical Vissur facial includes 3 products, ALA cream, Day 25, and IQ gel. Now, ALA cream helps reduce inflammation and redness while reducing wrinkles and scarring. Day 25 was recently mentioned in the Us magazine as being one of Bachelorette Allie's favorite things. Now, Day 25 provides sun protection, hydrates your skin, it's infused with antioxidants, and it contains a signature natural papaya enzyme that fights free radicals and gives it its trademark papaya smell. IQ Gel is a lightweight eye treatment gel that instantly tightens and brightens the eyes, like a topical Botox. Kimmy, great job on this facial. And next we go to Kim for a massage. Getting a regular massage doesn't just make you feel good, it's actually proven to boost your immune system, reduce your stress hormone production, and make you a happier person all around. I was able to enjoy some of their many exclusive treatments, a facial, massage, and airbrush spray tan, and I was so impressed with the professional staff and their natural skincare line. Airbrush tanning allows you to get your glow on without the damaging effects of sunbathing, and the results are immediate. You can pick the color from light to dark, and there's no trace of orange. And this is me after the airbrush spray tan. Jessica did a great job. I hope you can tell the difference because I can. And actually I'll show you this little part of my farmer's tan where you can see before and after what she did. Thank you, Jessica. Kim, thank you so much for having us here today. I really enjoyed all the beauty treatments that you guys gave me. You did a wonderful job. And we're here in front of Melanie's skincare product line. How can people watching book an appointment with you or come in and buy some product?
Well, you can actually find us online at VissurDaySpa.com and book through there, or you can just give us a call.
Thank you, Vissur Day Spa, for allowing me to enjoy those wonderful treatments and for providing a natural skincare line that can keep our skin clean and clear. Next, we're going to go to Rancho Bernardo and meet with Michael Walters. Michael is one of California's leading estate planning attorneys, and he's spoken to thousands of Californians all throughout the state regarding his legal expertise and sharing on wills, estates, and trusts. So let's go find out more. Thank you for joining us again this month. We're back here in Michael Walters' office here in Rancho Bernardo. The hub of his offices is many offices in all of California. He's the leading estate planning attorney in California, one of the leading attorneys in the world specializing in estate planning. We're so honored to have him back here with us today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Angel.
And I understand from last month, our time together, that you have been on all types of media outlets sharing expert legal advice with people. Is that correct?
King of all media, that's me.
Yeah, and I hear that they deem you the trust professor.
A lot of people call me that because I do 4 workshops a week, every week from San Francisco to San Diego, teaching people about this. And they're all free, by the way.
They're free. They're actually free?
Absolutely free.
How do you fit that in your schedule?
I want to teach people about wills and trusts so that they'll know. They don't know. Where are you going to learn about it? Not in college, not in not even in law school. So there has to be someone teaching people about wills and trusts, and I'm the one.
You are the one. So tell us right now, if you would, give us some expert legal advice. What do we need to know about estate planning documents? What's the difference between a will and a trust?
That's a good question. I get that a lot. You have three choices. You can do nothing. And when you die, the state of California decides, using its court system, who gets everything you worked your whole life for. You probably won't like the outcome. Or you can have a will, and that tells the court how you want things to come out, and it will. But that's called a probate, and it takes about 2 years and costs a lot of money, freezes the assets, starves the heirs, and so forth. Your third choice is to have a trust. If you have a trust, there's no court proceeding at all. Everything just happens privately within your family and immediately on your death.
So you go around California educating people 4 times a week on this thing, and our viewers can be a part of this by simply calling your office and getting a free consultation?
Or going to the website.
Okay.
Go to the website, they can sign up for a workshop, and like I say, we do them from San Francisco to San Diego. And they might want to go, or they might have a friend or a relative or someone who also wants to go, and I guarantee that when they leave, they'll know more about this subject matter than most lawyers, because lawyers don't study it in law school.
Yeah.
They'll know more than most CPAs and most investment advisors.
Wonderful. And you've spoken to over 40,000 people in the past 10.5 years and given this free legal advice about estate planning.
Yes.
That's wonderful. And then I understand also that you have 20,000 clients in your database, and you and your team have crafted 11,000 trusts.
Yes. We're the largest preparer of wills and trusts in the United States.
Michael, thank you so much again for being with us today. And I understand that you never charge to speak with an attorney. In addition to the free workshops, you don't charge.
We never charge to talk to a lawyer in person or on the phone.
That's wonderful. So if you need some expert legal advice, if you need to ask Michael some questions, or if you'd like to sign up for one of his free workshops in California, do give his office a call. The information is there at the bottom of the screen. Check out his website. Give his office a call. Thank you again for joining us this month, and we look forward to having you as a regular contributor both on our TV show, E&L TV, on a monthly basis, and also in our Entertainer magazine. So
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Walters, for sharing your legal expertise with us on our show, E&L TV, and in our magazine, the San Diego Entertainer and Lifestyles magazine. Remember, E&L TV is your source for everything San Diego, and we would love to hear from you, our viewers and readers, about how we can continue to cover this fine city that we share. Don't forget to watch us next month on Channel 6. October the 2nd at 5 p.m. will be airing, and we'd love to hear from you. Contact us at sdentertainer.com, and please tune in again.